2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Curry dishes to Bogut. Knocked loose. Bazemore misses. Warriors trail by 7. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Yeah, and he really could have fouled that one up trying for the big slam there, though. Just a nice, solid finish for the layup.
And it's the Warriors on the break. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Barnes. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Atlanta making some changes. Muscala, he's checked in for Horford. Cephalosha comes in for Kent Bazemore. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Kyle Korver. Curry kicks to Bogut. Now the dish to Iguodala. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Muscala, covered by Bogut. And Muscala kicks to T. The Hawks again can't hit.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for T. Then for the Warriors, Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Barbosa in for Curry. Atlanta's getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Scott. And the 3 off target. The Warriors trailing. Iguodala kicks to Green. Barbosa passes to Spates. To Ty. He takes it up and lays it in.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
The Hawks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And the first one at the line is good. Paul Millsap is checked in for Scott. And the Warriors also making a change. Livingston's checked in, and he makes both free throws.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
And he dunks it down.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Atlanta again missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Barbosa gets the bucket.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
And Millsap sneaks it in.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Here is Livingston. Feeds to Spates. Shot is no good. And we wrap up the third, and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
And thank you, Doris. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Rush out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bogut in the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Bazemore. Outside for Millsap. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And another area where they've separated themselves, guys, is at the foul line. I mean, those extra points are starting to add up.
Thompson from long range. Kept alive. Curry's shot is good. And Clark, we've seen some great competition in this one.
I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, looking at the lead changes really kind of tells the story of this game.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Bogut sets a screen for Barnes. Back to Curry. Stolen away. Here's Holiday. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
You might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did it ever work out for him.
Yeah, and I love that. I mean, at this stage of a tight game, all too often teams play not to lose, and they would be in the lead right now if he hadn't taken a chance there.
The Hawks leading. Hardaway kicks to Holiday. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul. Kyle Korver, who's checked in for Atlanta. Teague comes in for Justin Holiday. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Back to Curry. Barnes, screen on Teague. Clock at 6. It's Iguodala with the drive. Howard down with both hands.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was also safe for that jump.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack. And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
And Thompson kicks to Barnes. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And another basket for Golden State.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
And Teague, here we go. Off on the layup.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Barnes with it. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
You know, their field goal percentage is creeping up toward that 50% mark, which is a nice change from the first half.
And with their offense clicking and the score in their favor, They've got all the momentum right now.
Bazemore dishes to Korver. Here's the three. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just one in the basket from Bazemore. Warriors have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Teague against Curry. Shot is off, and Atlanta will go the other way with it.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Teague kicks to Horford. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Curry. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Here's the floater. No good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Bazemore.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Curry passes to Bogut. Feeds to Thompson.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Teague dishes to Horford. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Schroeder kicks to Horford. Here's Millsap. And Bogut with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. Here's Teague. It falls! Now a timeout called by Golden State. What's your take, guys?
They don't have enough time here to catch and shoot. Their only hope is to try to tip it in off the inbound pass. That's always a difficult shot.
Out of bounds.